day 10. Double digits. We've hit double digits on this 30-day stay-at-home order that we're under. And it was another day that started off early. Hey, if you want to see all the videos of the series, go ahead and hit this link up here to take you to the playlist. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe now, because then you'll get notifications of when these videos come out. It started off early. Another day that I got up around 4 o'clock. I had some different activities at my work. Well, my home, supporting my work, but I had to get up pretty early. So if I look tired, it's because I am tired. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to start relaxing and do some of my reading, and then hop in bed and hit the hay. But it was a really good day. But like I said, I'm tired. It's Thursday. And so tomorrow I've got some activities. So it's okay to be tired this time of the week, because we're getting ready to roll into the weekend, and that always revitalizes me. Another thing, my cat is really tired, and I was thinking about that. Throughout this series, we've talked about how this stay-at-home order has affected the humans underneath this roof, and we've had to make adjustments, and our routines had been interrupted, our activities had been interrupted, so we developed some new routines. But guess what? There are other living beings under this roof that have had their routines interrupted, their day interrupted. My cat likes to sleep, 23 hours a day. And when you have 4 people in the household, when it's used to only having 2 people and they're locked away in their own rooms, my girl is doing her virtual school in her room, and the best gal has an office set up, and so she's in her room. The cat, George, he's off the rest of the house finding a place to sleep, so he's been sleeping all day. The 3-legged dog, he's used to, he doesn't get up and down the stairs very well anymore because he's 14 years old, and he's only got 3 legs, obviously, and he's got some arthritis in those legs and in his hips, and so normally we carry him up and down the stairs. But so in the morning, I let him out, and then he comes back in and he lays down on another pad in the living area, and then I head off out to work. The boy usually heads off to school, and so the 3-legged dog lays on his little pad, and the best gal's up in her office, the girl's up in her room doing school. The 3-legged dog has the first floor to himself, and he rests, kind of snoops around and does different things. But now the house is full, and this dog, and it's kind of funny, but I'm a sneezer. I love to sneeze. I don't have any reservations of letting out a good sneeze. And this poor 3-legged dog, he's not only is he 14, he's maybe 15 now. Not only is he getting old, with his hips and body muscles, but he can't hear very well and he can't see very well. And so he's laying there asleep, and I'll let out a sneeze. And like I said, I don't hold it back. A lot of people go, hey, that's not me. I'm not trying to blow out my brains by holding a sneeze in. I let it out. It feels good. And that poor dog, we were downstairs, and he was starting to snore. And I let out one of my sneezes. That dog his head popped up, and he jumped up, and he starts going, heading out of the room. Poor thing. So it just reminded me that you got to think about. We have a tendency to start going, this is interrupting my routine, and this is interrupting my life, and this is such an inconvenience to me. But there's more living creatures around us. There's other people, and there's animals. And my animals are showing signs of having their routines interrupted. Like I said, the cat, George, he's grumpy because he's not getting his 23 hours of sleep a day. And the dog, he's out of sorts. And I'll tell you what, and if you guys have any idea what this is, or other signs that pets are having some type of anxiety issues, the three-legged dog, when he goes to that pad, he goes to it and walks around it like 2 or 3 times, and he'll lay down and he'll kind of whine, and he gets back up and he'll walk around a little bit more, and he lays back down and whines, gets back up, and he maybe starts scratching, and then he lays down. Now this is a pad that he's been using for a long time. We haven't changed anything with it. So I think he's showing some signs of activity, but we've got a cockatoo that has had her routines interrupted, and we've got the cat who's had his routines interrupted, and the dog who's had his routine interrupted. So I don't know if you guys are noticing some activities, some actions and characteristics with your animals, but we're starting to see some things that are a little bit different. So if you know if that walking around is some type of anxiety, or if there's something else involved, let me know in the comments below, because I really want to know what to look out for and what adjustments we need to make in the household. But again, it was just a reminder today that, whenever you start getting tired, like I'm tired, and you start feeling sorry for yourself, or impatient with other people because your routine is interrupted, don't forget that theirs is too. And so just have a little compassion and offer some grace to them. It's one way for us to get through this. Hey, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe below. Do hit the like button if you liked it. If you didn't like it and you hate dogs and hate cats and hate birds, give me a thumbs down. Otherwise, I trust that you are doing everything that you can to stay well, and I'll see you tomorrow.